Ordinary people doing extraordinary things right here on the Jarrell Hartnett Show.
Now for my next guest, she became my mentor just last year. I met her at Dillard's while I was trying on some clothes, but I'll let her tell you the rest of our story. Please welcome my next guest, Miss Helena. Very well. How are you doing?
Thank you.
Oh, please have a seat.
Thank
Please
you.
have a seat.
Hello, everyone.
I am so happy to have you here beside me.
I'm excited to be here.
Oh, thank you so very much.
And let's give the guests, all the guests in the audience, you look beautiful.
Thank you. Yes, they do. Now, one thing I would love for you to tell everyone is how you and I met.
Let me tell them the story.
Yes, tell them how we met because
Okay.
it was interesting because
It
I
was
thought
very
I
interesting.
thought I was going to be the next thing out there. I thought I was.
How many of you have heard of fit modeling? Yes? Okay. Fit modeling is when a retailer is looking for a specific size and not necessarily have to be perfect, but just to represent the average person out there. And for Dillard's, we were looking for a fit model close to Jarrell's size. And so our first time meeting, we were going into a fitting room, and he had to take his shirt off, and I had to measure him. It's a very interesting way to meet someone for the first time. And it's not about perfection. So it's not about having, you got to be this tall and muscles and all of that. It's just representing the average. So that's how Jarrell and I met. But from that,
From there,
we stayed in contact.
we did. We stayed in contact, and there we go. And I thought that was just going to be the most amazing thing. I'm sitting thinking to myself, all right then, it's finally nice to have a big butt. I'm skinny up top, but I got a big butt. I could never stand that because either way it go, I thought to myself, I'm going to be this next fit model. I'm thinking, oh, they're going to have my pants in Dillard's. Wasn't I amped up? I was ready.
He was pumped and ready to go. And a lot of people get excited about it because fit modeling is probably one of the most respected aspects of modeling. It's not about your facial look or anything. It's really about your body measurements meeting the needs of the retailer. And there are fit models around the world that
Correct.
can make six figures. And you have to stay true to your size.
See, that's what I was trying to get.
So
fit
that's
model.
why he was all amped up about the opportunity. So yeah, give him a round of applause because
Look, y'all gonna become an entrepreneur one way or another.
no, it's tough to say, hey, I know we're just meeting, but I need you to go in the fitting room, take your shirt off, I'm gonna need to measure you in all of these places. So thank you for being nice to me.
That was fun. So after I was reading your resume, from being a CEO, owning your own company, to working in fashion design, and now you're the
Sales executive.
Sales executive for Tutu Couture. How are you able to manage all that? Because I barely can manage from day-to-day life, day-to-day school day.
I don't know. Let me look at the audience. I don't know how I manage it. It's a God thing. It's a blessing to have had the opportunity to be in the corporate world, to travel the world, then to get the knowledge from being in corporate to open my own business, then to coming into an upscale children's brand, which is Tutu Couture. Audience, say it with me, Tutu Couture.
Tutu Couture.
Is that not just cool to say that? I mean, that is so cool. It is. I just love telling people I work there. And, we do business with FAO Schwartz, Saks Fifth Avenue, Lord & Taylor, Sam's Club now,
Yes.
Nordstrom's. And it is, I don't know how I manage it. There's no perfect answer for it. But it's like one thing leads me to another, one big opportunity, just like meeting you,
Correct.
led me to this opportunity to be your mentor. To be one of your mentors and to be and support this awesome show. So that's how blessings happen in life. And you have to roll with it. You have to have faith. You have to trust God that
Correct.
He's leading you in the right way.
Thank you so very much. And that's basically true. That's how a lot of things have happened, even from our show. It was actually meeting different people with different connections. Even while living in my loft downtown for a moment, I had the opportunity to meet one of my consultants here who work for me. And it's been extraordinary because every person that you meet, it's a divine connection somehow, some way. You never know how you're going to work with that individual. Even everybody knows, even in my family, I have an extended family out this world. You'll be wondering, who's your real, that's my real sister, but everyone is a valuable piece in my life.
Yes.
Everyone has helped me, shaped me, and people are still looking out for you to make sure that they have your best interest. And same thing for you, so I appreciate you for that as well.
Well, I tell you what, give him a round of applause for that. I mean, absolutely. You know I believe in networking. I had no idea that meeting and working with Kato back in 2008, 2009, a fashion show. I did 2 fashion shows with her. At East Meets West Spa Salon, we did a private show. And at that show, we had guests and professors from the University of Arkansas in the audience.
Correct.
And from there, that one show led to her getting a chance to do a show at the University of Arkansas. That's networking. That's being at that right place at the right time, connecting people. Just like you were auditioning for the fit model job for Dillard's, I honestly had no idea that it was going to lead to what we're doing today.
No, roughly a year ago.
Roughly a year ago. And your friends, your family, my family's in the audience. I have friends here that have come in all the way from Northwest Arkansas and, of course, here in Little Rock to support. That's what it takes. That's how we do those things we do.
Yes.
That's how we do it.
That's how you make it
So
happen.
thank you all for being here. Thank you.
Now, explain to me about your spa. Please give us a little bit more insight on how did you even begin your own day spa, because it was awarded, if I'm not mistaken.
Featured, after 4 years, featured in Day Spa Magazine, which is the leading publication for the spa industry. We were featured as one of the top 13 spas in the United States that you needed to visit.
Yes.
Thank you. It happened because I was in corporate. I was traveling. I've traveled to over 25 different countries. As I traveled to those countries doing my job, I would get an opportunity to go to spas to take care of myself. Wow. And over a period of about 5 years, I accumulated a brand, an idea, a concept, and I actually, the person who pushed me to get off my butt and really do it, and not just have it in a book, was my husband. At the time. He was like, I think you've got enough pulled together that
You can go ahead and do this.
I think you need to go ahead and do this.
Right.
But I couldn't be a vice president with the largest retailer in the world,
Correct.
and try to open this pretty large brand and do it the way that I thought that it needed to be done with the type of partners I had. Elemis, which is owned by Steiner Leisure, they're the leading health and wellness type
Correct.
of brand around the world. And then with Chopra was one of the brands we launched with, Aveda, Bumble and Bumble. I mean, when you get into those leading brands, you just can't do things
Correct.
halfway.
Right.
You got to do the research.
You're going to do it, you want to do it your all. You're not going to give 10%,
Same way you're doing your show.
20%. You're going to do it 100%.
You're going to do it 100%. And so with the proper support, friends, family, encouragement, bankers.
Correct.
I got some bankers in the audience. Love you, bankers. Wink. And my own money. Let me be clear. And my own money.
You will invest your last penny
Yes.
in everything you do.
got it.
You got to.
That's what you do. That's what you're doing, right?
And I love it. Look at this. I love it.
Look at that.
Look at my little name. No, but you
But
did.
that's why we connected. And
Right.
that's why when you said, I would love to have you as one of my mentors, I said, one, I've been in show business. I've done this. I like what you're doing. I love your
You
passion.
have a vast knowledge of all
I'm like,
of this.
of course, I want to be one of your mentors. So
Yeah.
thank you for allowing me to be a part of your legacy.
And thank you so very much. And we'll be right back with more about Tutu Couture and how my niece can probably get in one of those outfits.
Thank you.